Welcome back, everyone, to the Complete Pine Leaf. Since I happen to be in the Shire and the Autumn Festival just started, I decided to try out a few things here before returning back. And, ooh, it looks like Bingo has also decided to come here. Hello, Bingo. Ah, Pineleaf, hello. I see that you've taken some time from your busy days of adventuring to celebrate the Harvest Festival. Oh, good, good. How very right and proper. This has become one of my very favorite times of the year. My cousin Priska has brought her children to visit, and we are all going to enjoy the sights and sounds of the Harvest Festival together. You simply must join us. I will not take no for an answer, and you know how stubborn boffins can get when we set our minds to it. Legendarily so. You can find my various cousins enjoying the games around the party tree. Oh no, not gathering cousins again. I would appreciate it if you would help them make the most of their time here. And later in the evening, we will all meet in the green fields to tell spooky stories. Oh, I can't wait! All right. Hmm. Oh, you want me to help Priska with Scary Dreams, Camilla Boffin with Boffin for Apples, Esmeralda Boffin with Fear Not to Dance. Of course, she has no trouble with dancing. And to Dinados Boffin for Dinados Does Not. All right. Well, we'll worry about this other one later. Now let's find all these Boffin children, which are scattered all around with these other quest givers. Right, but one of them's called Boffin for Apple, so I would presume that one of them is going to be around here somewhere. Oh, of course, here she is standing right here. We have Griffo Boffin here and Camellia Boffin. Pineleaf, we need your help. Have you participated in the apple bobbing here at the festival yet? No, I haven't. There are very important rules in place. No using your hands, and you only get one chance to play. But my brother Griffo did not listen to the rules, and now he has ruined it for everyone. Oh, Griffo. Griffo thought these apples were just for the taking, and he reached right into one of the tubs. He grabbed an apple and took a big bite, and then, as if that wasn't bad enough, he did it again. Honestly, if there were any grounds for being asked to leave the festival at once, I think that would qualify. Oh, but they're being very nice about the whole thing, and I've offered to bring some of the spare apple popping tubs up from the game to continue. Now that you're here, though, you can help me. There's a spare tub at the base of the hill. Go pick it up and carry it here, but beware of bobbers to be much like Griffo, who won't be good at following the rules, and they will keep you from carrying the tub. Then you have to start over. Oh, good grief. Wait. Nosy hobbits, hungry hobbits. Well, actually, I guess these are hungry for apple hobbits. Well, at least we wouldn't have to worry about Bingo Boffin being one of those, right? I said, where'd she say it be? At tub at the base of the hill. All right, fine. Let's go find the apple popping tub. It's down this way? Way down at the base of the hill. Now, I've got to do this without running into any nosy, hungry boppers to be. All right. Now, let's see. I'm sure at some point we are going to find them. Yeah, there is one right over there. Oh, two over there. This is going to be tricky. We have to come up this way, but I'm sure there's going to be another one around there somewhere. Aha! Well, there's always a jumping the hedge. All right, there you go. I thought these apples for anyone to take. Excuse me. Now, where were we, Camellia? Thank you, Pineleaf. Can I ask you to get one more tub of apples? They should be freshly picked and waiting at the orchard not far from here. Remember to use caution and avoid bobbers to bee while carrying it back here. Right. Ah. Be careful, Camellia. You don't want to get into fish slap territory. Oh, a bobber to be. Okay. Well, fortunately, there's no problem with being around bobbers to be until I have the apples. And he said it was in the orchard somewhere, right? Of course, they are camping out at the orchard because, here it is. One tub of apples. And do this without dropping any bite. How about this? I need to do this without spilling any other water, right? At the same time, though, I also need to avoid all these bob. Okay. There's no rule about not spilling them. You get the idea. Now let's see. All right, there you go. Now where is she? There you go. Thanks once again, Pineleaf. I have carefully explained the rules to Griffo once more, and he assures me that he will follow them now, no matter how hungry he might be. Now that Griffo is no longer embarrassing me, I have to admit that this festival has been very fun so far. I am ensuring everything goes smoothly more than I like participating myself. And my mother says that I have always been like this, even when I was very little. Thanks again. I would tell you if we need any more help. Tonight, we're going to share spooky stories with Cousin Bingo, and you're welcome to come. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Alright, fine. Oh, speaking of that, I might as well bob my apple. Plus one large apple. That is worth...
Can I help you find something, friend?
3 festival tokens. Yay! Now, what's this all about?
Could I speak with you a moment?
It's been a long season, but it looks as if your spores have finally grown. Yeah, especially when you consider that I planted them last summer, not the most recent summer. Oh boy. I took the liberty of tending the field while you were away for over a year. I have been growing mushrooms of my own alongside the ones that you planted in the spring. Okay, spring. So, okay, year and a half then. I have been trying to perfect my family's mushroom growing techniques for a number of years, and it seems that I was unsuccessful once again. But look at me going on. Patience is the virtue that has been advocating to you, and now it seems that I am in need of it the most. Your mushrooms grew hardy and strong, and you should be well rewarded for your farming prowess. While I won't give up on my family recipe just yet, please take this black mushroom transplant. You can take it in your own, place it on your own garden and tend it there. Who knows? Maybe you'll find the secrets that I have long been searching for. All right.
Hello there.
Here are the black mushrooms that you planted in the spring. Be careful with them. You'd be ashamed if you damaged them. All right. There you go. One of those. Now I need to find the next Boffin. Hello, Priska. Trying to keep track of the children? It is always good to visit Cousin Bingo, and it has been many years since last I made it out of Hobbiton for the Harvest Festival. I have rather more children now than I did then, but I have become quite practiced at traveling with so many. The key is to successful journey is to perform a hobbit count before you leave the starting point, and to perform a second count when you arrive at your destination. And this is how I know that one of my children has gotten lost on the way. I am pretty sure Barilak, who is the child to blame, on account of his usually being the drowsiest boy who leaves the count short. We climbed the hill up the festival. Barilak is probably sleeping along the bushes in the line of road that we took. If you don't mind, could you find Barilak and wake him up? We did not come all this way from Newbury for him to sleep through the festival. Ah, Berliak. Ah. Well, there is that. And I also need to find Dinadas and Esmeralda. I found the notice. Well, Pineleaf, my mother said we were going to visit Cousin Bingo, which is fine, but there has been a most sudden and unexpected reversal. Imagine my surprise when she told me that we were going not to Mickle Delving, but the Hobbiton instead, there to participate in the Harvest Festival. Now, I understand there are some things about the festivals that are worthwhile, good crops, and the promise of plenty worth celebrating. I have no patience, though, for the rest of it spooks, haunts, and frights. Silly rubbish and nonsense. I told Celadine the same thing not 2 weeks ago. My mother said Cousin Bingo was set on us sharing the spooky stories, so there's no getting out of that. While we wait, I might as well see what this haunted burrow they've got is all about. I'll meet you inside. All right, well, fine, 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 fine. I will worry about that. I will meet you in there a little bit later because first I have to find your brother. Oh, of course she'd be next to the dance stage. Where else will Esmeralda be? I do not see very many people dancing Pineleaf. My mother said that there would be dance contests held regularly during the festival, but so few people are participating. Is the spooky atmosphere to blame? Why is everyone afraid to dance? Oh, we must combat the fear of dancing with encouraging words. Find bashful festival goers and tell them that there's nothing to fear. That will truly work. Uh, well, if I see any of them. Ah, here's one right here. How about dancing? How about that? I am simply too shy to get up in front of everyone. Ah, well, there is that. Oh no, that's not anyone who's looking for a dance. Hello there, how'd you like to have some dancing? I'm simply. Oh, they're all too shy? What if everyone laughs at me? Oh boy, look at this. Some people just don't want to dance. Ah, Barilak, asleep again. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there, friend. Do you know the sleepy fellow? I haven't seen him around Hobbiton or Bywater before, so I believe he's come from somewhere else of the Shire to enjoy the Harvest Festival. But would you look at this? He's fallen asleep and is bound to miss the whole thing. That would be a shame, no mistake about it. Here's my plan. I have been scaring folk with my ferocious bear costume all day. You wake up this fellow, and I'll let out a loud roar to give him a fright. It will be a great welcome to the festival, and we'll teach him not to waste so many hours sleeping, or at least not when a festival is underway. Well, we'll see what happens. Wakey, wakey, Bearlick. Oh, hello there, Pineleaf. I was just taking a quick nap before the festival gets underway. Cousin Bingo suggested that we all come visit here for the famous Hobbiton Harvest Festival, and sometime tonight we will all share spooky stories around the campfire. I had better go get some rest if we're going to stay up so late. Impressive costume, friend. Well, back to sleep. I found him and woke him up, but he went back to sleep, saying that he needed to get some sleep before the stories tonight. Well, I can't say I'm not surprised, Pineleaf. Thank you for finding Barrelac's latest napping spot. I'll let him sleep until it is time for Bingo's frightening stories. Perhaps they will contain enough thrills and chills to keep my drowsy son awake where the promise of festival fun does not. Alright then. Let's see. Oh, yes. It didn't do too much good trying to convince those people to dance. It didn't work? People are still too bashful to get up and dance. What a disaster! Oh, wait a moment. I have an idea. Perhaps they just need someone else to have a good time dancing and cheering and who knows what else. It's up to you, Pineleaf. Take a moment, do whatever you want, any creative expression all, and maybe that will help these bashful hobbits come to their senses. If they see you doing it and have a good time, perhaps they'll be able to do it themselves. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. This is crazy. Is this it? Yeah. We can do a hobbit dance. Did that help any? That was quite a performance, Pineleaf. I hope these bashful hobbits have learned how fun it can be just to be yourself and not worry about anyone else's thinking. Thank you for being such a good sport. Oh, will you? I'll see you at Bingo's Spooky Stories tonight. It seems like everybody is planning on encouraging us for that. Let's see what's left. Oh, yeah. Didn't notice. Well, let's see. Hello there.
Stay and have some tea.
No, not in the mood for that. What do you have? How about you, Opal?
I want a word with you.
Oh, Pineleaf, you'll never believe this. I decided a new oven would need to begin preparations for the next festival. The laborers went on to dig a pit in the side of the hill, and lo, we all heard shovels scrape against some wood, and before I knew what happened, a door was dug out. The store is locked now, but I'll wager it is a forgotten cellar of Bag End. Bag End is just above us, you see. Do you think that's where Mad Baggins kept his treasure? I suppose we can only guess, for Lobelia owns Bag End now. Yes. If you think she'll be letting anyone else dig around old Bilbo's treasure, then you're right ahead and ask her. Be my guest. I won't be risking it, but it's terribly exciting all the same. All right, I'll see about speaking to Lobelia. Let's see. So, I guess Denotus didn't figure out how to get in there either. Otherwise, he wouldn't be asking me to. Because he's still outside and not inside as he said he'll be because the door's locked. How about that? Hello there, Lobelia!
Well, the gall of some folk.
Are you here about that door as well? You listen to me. That mad fool of a Baggins never said anything about a secret cellar, and neither did that awful nephew of his, Frodo. I could not be any more angry. I've scoured the whole burrow and not found a thing that could be used as a key to a hidden larder. That meant all along It meant all along to leave Bag End to me and with none of its proper fixings. If you want to see so much as a doorknob inside that cellar, you must find me the key. That gardener down in Bagshot Row surely knows something, but he won't speak a word to me. You look like a big, enormous, ominous sort. You ought to wrangle the truth out of him. Uh, I'm half an inch taller than her. Of course, I may look ominous because I'm wearing all these weapons. Perhaps I should have changed into something a little bit less military? Hello there, Gaffer.
Is there something I can do for you?
I'll wager Lobelia sent you to inquire after that new door going to the Bangs' lovely burrow. If you ask me, the whole affair smells of trouble. I'll tell the young ones, and I'll tell you too. Best to mind your own manners, and no harm will come out of it. Mm-hmm.
Don't walk off. I need to speak with you.
Well, still here are you? Well, I suppose if you are of an inquisitive nature, like Mr. Bibble himself, I'll let you in on something that he said to me afore he disappeared forever. Old Bilbo, he said, with a sparkle in his eye, that the adventure will continue on even after he is long gone. That was Mr. Baggins's for you, of course. Well, I'll not get in your way. Help yourself to look over this last letter for us, which my son Sam read to me. It is some particular instructions regarding that Sackville Baggins. All right. What about this letter?
What do you need?
You want to bring the letter to Lobelia? Well, be my guest. It won't do a whit of good sitting here with me, you know. All right, fine. I will bring the letter to Lobelia. Perhaps she'll be nicer to me if I am dressed in something a little bit more appropriate for a festival. Ha! Who am I kidding? What is in that letter, and how will Lobelia react? We have to find that out in the next episode of The Complete Pine Leaf.